What's happening, Reds? Adam the Red Mancunian coming to you with the preview for the Arsenal game this weekend in the Premier League. The Emirates on Sunday afternoon. I will be there vlogging this one as well, guys. You'll catch that video on Sunday night when I get back. So, have we recovered from this week? No, definitely not. I am still flying around everywhere after that result against PSG. I'm going to try and keep it strictly to this game, this weekend against Arsenal, but it is difficult not to keep going back to the PSG game about how we played and what we actually brought away, what came away from that game, and the actual vibe going around United at the moment, which is probably the best it's been in 6 years since we won the league. And that was down to Ole and his team and everyone who played in that game against PSG. On Wednesday night, even with the mistakes that they made, they to a man were absolutely awesome. There's no other word to describe United on Wednesday. To do that with that team against such an outfit like PSG, and you know what? People are saying we're still, what, 4 favourites to take that Champions League, but look at the teams we've beaten. We got the better of Juventus and PSG this season in the Champions League. They're 2 top teams, and going forward, I don't think anyone is going to want to play United in the next round of the Champions League. No one is wanting that draw with the way we're playing at the moment. To have the team we had out and to beat PSG on their own turf, which doesn't happen often, as was the case against Juventus. Another 2 important points to take out of this is the fact that we are taking teams down, but taking them down on their own turf. And that is no mean feat, especially not in Europe. And just since Ole's been back, you just feel like that is possible. He has installed that belief in the players that we can win anywhere, and no matter who's playing in the team, we can beat anyone in the world. And that taking us forward into this Arsenal game this weekend. I mean, yeah, anyone who's playing on that pitch is a United player and can win the game. That's what we're saying. But look at the players that we've heard are coming back after the press conference today. We could be seeing Herrera, Matic and Martial all start the game, bringing Pogba back from suspension as well. Think of the freshness going into this game, especially after Arsenal played on Thursday night with a decent team, almost full strength from what I could see, barring a couple of players. Aubameyang's in there, Mkhitaryan, Torreira, everyone that they would have wanted in that team, and I've heard it from Arsenal fans themselves going into that game against Rennes, would have been happy with that team. It looked like a team that they were going for the actual game. Anyway, circumstances came about, red card, they ended up getting dicked. But is that going to affect this weekend's game? For me, I think it might, because Arsenal are on a bit of a downer now. I mean, you've seen Aubameyang throwing his toys out the pram last night as well. Who is going to play up front for them? Torreira's suspended. Apparently their best player this season. And they just don't look like they're firing on all cylinders again. They may have turned a little bit of a corner, getting a bit of momentum. Then the late goal and penalty miss against Tottenham seemed to have stumped them a little bit. And then the result in the Europa League against Rennes. I mean, there's only one team going into this weekend full of confidence, and that's United. And myself, I am full of confidence going into this game. I'm predicting 4-1 win for United. Bold, yeah, it is bold, but look at what we're doing at the moment, especially away from home. 9 wins in a row. The only thing that's going to stop me, or any way I can see Arsenal actually getting a result against us, if they catch us cold early in the game, maybe in the first 20 minutes, they come out all guns blazing and catch us and manage to hold on to a lead. The longer this game goes on, I cannot see Arsenal benefiting from it at all. They'll be more fatigued than us. They won't be as confident as us, because we're scoring goals at every minute of the game at the moment. Last minute, first minute, middle, just before half time. We're just playing the full 90 minutes and playing right till the final whistle, which we haven't been doing at all until Ole's come in. So even if we're 2-0 down at the moment, you're thinking, yeah, we can still win this game. Whereas before we wasn't. So if Arsenal do get a goal, or even get a couple of goals at weekend, I'm thinking, yeah, we're still in this game. We can still do something in this game. That's how it feels now. It feels like something special is building. It actually feels like we are going to have a memorable season now. And like I said, no one's going to want us in the Champions League. Wolves in the FA Cup next weekend, and I can't see us losing that game. And we're looking at trophies this season now. We're definitely in a shout on this Champions League, and I think this weekend against Arsenal, we will condemn them to throwing their eggs firmly into that Europa League basket, because, yeah, 3-1 down from the first leg against Rennes, but a defeat against us at weekend for Arsenal, they are going to have to go all out, because although they're going to be 4 points behind us if we beat them at weekend, I still don't think whoever wins this at weekend is actually 100% nailed on for top 4. I mean, Paul Merson's predicted a 2-2, and whoever loses this game is out of the top 4. It's just an idiotic comment, to be honest. And how he thinks that Arsenal going 2 points ahead of us with 8 games to go, if they win this weekend, is us out of the top 4 is mind-boggling. But then again, it is Paul Merson. We know what he's capable of. And 2-2, that'll be an amazing result for Arsenal if they get 2-2, the way we're playing at the moment. Can't see Arsenal keeping a clean sheet at all, so we are going to score at weekend. Yeah, we might not keep a clean sheet either. We're not been spectacular at the back or kept many clean sheets, but we're definitely scoring more goals, and that's the main point for United at the moment. So many forward players actually in form. Lukaku 6 in 3 games. Rashford, the Niagaras, the titanium balls to step up against Luigi Buffon, with Verratti in his hero, 94th minute to put United into the Champions League quarter-finals. Bang, top bins, not even an issue. Confidence. Pogba coming back in the team, refreshed, already on high, playing the best football of his career. Matic, Herrera, both in form. Both could be coming back into the team. If they didn't, McTominay, Fred, after just playing the best games that they've played for United in midweek against an absolutely quality outfit. And then going back to the back line, I think Lindelof and Smalling partnership is the mainstay, and you cannot break that at the moment. And United building around them. Only issue I see possibly for us in terms of players is probably Ashley Young. Is it another one of them games too far, like it was last week with Palace and Southampton? Southampton being his poorer game out of the 2. He was good against Palace, but then playing again at the weekend, straight after a midweek game, he looked a bit... He was blowing, let's be honest. Let's put it like that. He was blowing out his arse a little bit. He was struggling to keep up with pace. But saying that, Arsenal are going into this game even more fatigued than us. And with Torreira missing in the middle, that dynamic energy, who is going to come into there? Ozil? Please. That'll make our job a lot easier. And again, Aubameyang, Lacazette, who's playing, who's not? Is Ramsey going to play? You just don't know what team Emery's going to pick for Arsenal these days. And I was an Arsenal fan, I would be pulling my hair out having to deal with this. Who is their main striker? Baffles me. But that's just what they are. If they want to accept 5th and 6th place, then that's fine. We all know financially they're not going to be able to improve much in the summer. So Arsenal, they're relying on getting this Champions League spot just to get some money back in the club, by the sounds of it. And I firmly believe if we actually take the win at weekend, that they'll have to throw their eggs in that Europa League basket, like I said, because I think 4 points away from us is probably a bit too much for Arsenal to catch, because there's another defeat in Arsenal somewhere in these last few games. You can see it. They always do it. United, I can't see us losing to anyone at the moment. City's probably the only team that would take United down. That's probably, yeah, that's it. I can't see anyone else harming United. We've got to play Chelsea at home yet. I think we'll take them down. And away from home, it doesn't really matter who we play, because we're beating everyone away from home and fearless of absolutely any team in the world at the moment with United playing away from home. So, you've heard my prediction, 4-1. I can't see us losing the game. I can't see us not winning the game, to be honest. And I would be massively surprised if we didn't come away with 3 points from this game. Let's put it like that. It is that simple, because we are flying at the moment. There's no other way of putting it. And for Arsenal to beat us would be a massive result for them this weekend. More so them than it is us. Because if we lose at weekend, no issue for me. Because I just think we'll carry on again the next week We'll beat Wolves, international break, we'll come back, and then we'll do Watford. I can't see it being a problem, United losing a game, because we will bounce back. I've seen more than enough now in this squad of players for me not to worry when we lose a game. Before, if we lost a game, I'm thinking, is it going to take us 4 or 5 games to get back on track? Whereas now, I actually think that we're actually going to, even if we lose a game, I don't think it's going to be an issue. We'll bounce back and come back even stronger like we have done from the PSG defeat. And it's proved it. Ole getting into the players' heads and implementing that style and that mentality of Man United gives me confidence going into every game now, no matter where it is, who we're playing, or who is actually playing for us in our starting lineup. That's how much confidence I've got going forward. And if we do lose at weekend, that confidence wouldn't be shot one bit in my eyes, because going forward, Ole's taken us places. That ink has already dried on that contract. That is nailed on. There's no way that Ole is not the United manager next season. Targets are already in for the summer. You know it. Big things are happening. So, guys, that pretty much sums it up. Don't forget to catch my matchday vlog of the actual game on Sunday. That'll be up on Sunday night, obviously, when the game's finished. Let me know what your predictions are. Let me know what you think. Who would you play if all the players were fit? If all the midfielders are coming back, Matic, Herrera, would you drop anyone from the team that played against PSG? Obviously, you're bringing Pogba in. But do McTominay and Fred deserve to stay in the team, or do we bring back the players that were playing well before we actually got all the injuries? Let me know what you think. Are you as bold as me, going big win? Are we going to struggle? Is it going to be one step too far, hitting that double figures mark for games in a row, one away from home? Let me know what you think. Guys, thanks for tuning to the video. Give it a like. Thanks for subscribing if you already have. If you first time watching the channel, hit that subscribe button. All support is much appreciated as always. And I'll catch you guys on Sunday for the Arsenal game, walking in with a smile on my face, walking out of that place with a smile on my face, no matter what result, but we're going to win it. I think we're going to win it. Let me know what you think, guys. I'll see you on Sunday.